Here we are. Hi-oh. So, I know I did a lot of things off stream again, but I didn't want to leave this unrevealed on stream. We did the scythe, like, drawing and modeling together. All I've done is, I know there's like some animation stuff going on, but I wound up deciding not to animate it in the end. Most of what I did off stream was to texture paint it, which I just did with Uchi Paint here, added some image layers just to mask everything out, and yeah, just brushed it real quick. Nothing too crazy. That's actually the easy part. I know it's the satisfying part, and I'll try to do it on stream next time, but this time, forgive me. Okay. Oh, I got a little message. Gotta let all my friends know I'm here. Music's a little bit loud for me. Let me just turn that down. A pinch. Just a pinch. Just for me. Okay, so with that revealed and out of the way, I feel like taking an easy day. I've been a little bit under the weather, but I'm feeling better. And I want to do some voxel stuff. So give me just a moment here to open up my voxel stuff. Where are you, Magic of Voxel? Oh, it doesn't want to open very quickly. That's okay. Here we are. Oh, I've spent many a moon in this app. Okay. First things first, get us a nice, good, clean canvas. And from there, just close Blender. Yeah, let's close Blender. Everybody who's not here, gotta look at it and take a good look, drink it all in. Goodbye. Don't save anything. I didn't touch anything. So to get started, I actually want to have my other mouse here, which the scroll wheel does not like to work, but the buttons on the side is really why I want it. So, bad scroll wheel, excellent navigation through Magic of Voxel. Just what I prefer, to have all my buttons on tap with the mouse. Get my little glove. And then I'll have a big old sip of tea. And we can get started. Is my... Oh, the touch screen's still on. Okay. No more touch screen. And I kind of start at the bottom with my colors. And this is an easy day, so I'm not going to care too much about the subject matter. I just want to make some cute little critters of various kinds. I'll start probably with a, give me like 20, 20, and 20. I want to go real small. Small, small, small. Perfect. I'm doing this for one person in particular who I hope shows up today. Let's see, I might make it a little wider. So that that can be nice and rounded out by like 2 voxels. I don't know, should it be round? Am I just overdoing it? I think I'm overdoing it. Hi, Zergling. I made a hot dog for you. Because I feel like making easy critters today. I don't actually want to do very much thinking, so hot dog day. If I can remember how to navigate Magic of Voxel. There we go. I'll just round out the bottom. Okie doke. Oh, just a moment. Okay, now we've got our hot dog, but he's a little bit flat. Let's make it... Do we want like a fully loaded hot dog? If I did, what would I put on it? I remember a certain someone made like a hot dog critter with like a crown and like was doing the royal look for it. I don't know if that's what I want. If I want to make a continuation of that idea or something else. Do I feel like? Yeah, we're just following vibes today. How do I make this nice and even? I think I know. Hold on. About there? No, I think we need to go one wider. And then... Hi, Lethal Jelly Bean! Yeah, let's try that. And I will fix the box as well. Oh, wrong color. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Wait, one more thing. Okay, and then we're going to add that there. Give him some eyes, maybe. Not gonna have room. No, hold on. How do I want to do this? Let's give him some legs. I don't know if that'll work out or not. I just feel the need. Probably not up by much. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Oh, wrong way. That way. What am I doing? Okay, I have a plan. Sort of. There we go. He's got a little animal-y face. Give him some more room for that face. And we'll try again with the eyes. And maybe a little snoot. I think he should be one wider in the middle, actually. But that makes his little body like not very hot dogs in scale. I don't know. I think it's the positioning of the head throwing me off. Maybe that'll give him more room for like an upturned neck. Try painting it instead. There you go. You got a little hot dog critter. I think I'll go with that just stylistically. Can I change like the background color of my Magica Voxel? I feel like I can. Like if I reskinned Magica Voxel, I'm having fun with the idea of this because like I got Pick Square, and in Pick Square I can download skins for the UI, and it's been delightfully pastel and pleasing to look at. Everything in here is very gray and unlit, which is good. Mostly good. But I know there's a config file in Magica Voxel that might let me have some better colors. Watu dogu. Maybe that should be painted on? I can't tell. We'll try it. Oh, I did it with the mirror on. Hold on. And painting in our little bit of mustard. Well, it does like it look a bit more flush with the body. I'm kind of more tempted to have like more like hot dog on the back end, like extrude here. And then make them like one voxel wider. Hold on. I'm gonna try it. And deselect that. I can probably have the screen keys going for this. Let me try it. Oh, it doesn't even show up, I guess. Oh, it's okay. I wonder why that stopped working. I'll fix it later. Oh. What happened? Oh. Probably misspelled a tag. Let me try to find where it says that. Yeah, I have it on 2 different streams that way, so I can't really tell which one you're talking about yet. I also, YouTube doesn't allow me to see it anymore. I see it now. Okay. There, maybe that's better. I'll take a little sip of tea. Maybe that'll help a little bit. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna take a look at the magic of Voxel UI. Voxel. Where's the config file? There you are. Oh goodness, I guess I can't really change that from here, huh? But it's worth looking out later, because they are kind of exposed in a way that I think I can get to them. I just don't know what that file type is. Maybe this is it for the first one. I think that's good enough. We got our little hot dog. What else can I make? Something pink. I don't know what yet, but something pink. There, a little macaron. Just kidding. All that said, what do I want to make with that? Rasta Mario? I'm gonna paint little droplets, but not too symmetrically. I don't know what the goal here was. No, not like that, at least. Maybe I'll just paint the inside of like some bunny ears on it. Maybe they just need to be a little bit wider apart. Yeah. What else can I make? Hi, Pixel Tuner. We're just making some voxel critters today. I've been a little under the weather, but I'm feeling better. I hope you're feeling better too, by the way. Where is my mouse? There you are. Okay, what is our next critter gonna be? I guess we can do a little Grogu. No, well, I think everybody else had a cold. I feel like in my particular case, I just ate something I shouldn't have. Let's see. I am operating completely blindly because I don't actually know what Grogu even looks like. I think it's like a beige wrapping, green head, big ears. Right? Easy peasy. There you go, minimalist Grogu. I think I need more height. Okay. Baby Yoda. Is it... I haven't watched enough of the show to know... and not by enough of the show, I mean like I've watched the first episode. And I was like, this is really cool. I'm gonna watch the rest of this. And I never did. So is it Yoda or is it Grogu? Because I thought the name of... I thought his name was Grogu. I kind of point a little upward, right? Like that? Yeah, but like further out, I think. Oh, not that much. Like that. Like that, I think. There. I'm at, this is all like without looking at even a picture of what Grogu looks like. So I'm from here, I'm gonna look at a picture and then we'll clean it up. Here's my little 10-second Grogu. It's Grogu, but some Star Wars fans get offended by saying Baby Yoda. Oh. Oh, okay. So you were trying to suss out if I'm like a Star Wars fan. I'm not a Star Wars. I feel like I'm in dangerous territory. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I've enjoyed some of the things that I've seen. I don't seek it out as much anymore. Not for any particular reason. Like, I love superheroes, but I don't even watch superhero movies that much anymore. I just haven't been dialed in enough to know. You're not a Star Wars fan? I doubt that for some reason. I don't know why I doubt that, but I doubt that for some reason. What am I doing here? Right, I was looking up a picture. I got distracted. Oh, so there's arms involved. I don't know why I thought he was swaddled. I didn't think that... I thought he was in the baby wrap, you know? Okay, so there are hands and feet to model here as well. And the ears are actually kind of flush with the head. Just for starters. Okay. We'll give you some more height here to work with. Mouth. And you're gonna need more height if I'm gonna give you limbs. Let me pull this tab over to another area so I can keep these things in two places. Why does it not want to let me come here? There. All right, so you have like a big ol' drooping area down here. And a lot of bulk. Okay, and this kind of goes outward from the body, almost way too far out. Like that far? I'm gonna say that far. And what else we got? Itty bitty arms. Kind of poof out. And itty bitty hands. Oh, not what I meant to do. Come on. Here we go. A lot of itty bitty hands. And little bitty feetsies. Oh, not that much. Here you go. I think they kind of toe out a few times. And I'll just bevel the body a little bit. Why is he a bit dopey looking? What is it? Is it that I need to bevel here as well? I think that's too high. There we go. I'll just copy and paste that. Get a little darker color. Just paint in a little extra detail. And a little drop shadow. Will that do it? I think so. I think so. Maybe I'll lighten that back up a little bit. And keep that saturation up there. I wonder if I can get away with one more voxel of height here. He's got very huge eyes. And if I don't do this right, it's just going to look like eyelashes. Get another version of that color going. And one more. I'm just going to make it a little bit more peachy for the interior of the ear. Oh, not that way. I think it's a little redder. Yeah, I don't think I really like that extra voxel of height. I'm gonna pull it back down. There it goes. What else can I make? I guess I'll make a squirrel. Give me a little squirrel. I know someone here is a fan of squirrels. Go ahead and get a little body together. And however much height I'm gonna need. That should do it for the tail. For now, at least for the block out. And round that off a little bit. I'm actually pretty excited because there was a new Steam sale going on, and I picked up a game that it's like you have a tea house. I've already forgotten the name. How could I forget the name? I bought it today. I was looking for it for so long, or waiting for it to go on sale for so long. You're like a warrior, and you get roped into managing a tea house, and it's like a cozy tea making game, but there may or may not be like, I mean, this character was a fighter. Maybe there'll be some action or not. I don't know. Seems very healing journey was the vibe that I got. Tea making game. That's not a good not Pico. Wander Stop, that's what it was. Yes. I got Wander Stop and I want to check it out later this evening. It looks pretty cozy. I've actually been in a big, like, not necessarily cozy, but like puzzle gamey kind of mood. Like I've been playing Billionaire, I've been playing, what was it? I've been playing more Vampire Survivors again, just to shut my brain off for a little bit. What am I making here? Oh. Yeah, I saw that, like, Wonder Stop was made by the people that made Stanley Parable and stuff. It's an interesting jump from that game to this. Where do I set up your head? Like here? I feel like you should have more of a hunch. Like all these reference images I'm looking at have a more hunched over looking squirrel going on. But I don't actually like this hunch when I build it out, you know? Nope. What am I trying to do here? You know what? I'll go with it anyway for now, and we'll just move it around later when we have more of it together. Okay. Really long upright ears. I get the snoot. Not that far out. Okay, let's start beveling. Something like that, maybe. But yeah, have y'all checked out the Steam sale? He looks so hunched over. Maybe I can fix it back here. Kinda like that, but then I want to give the tail more height. I want the tail to be the right, like, as tall as the head. Okay, that's what I'm gonna go with for now. And let's start on the shoulder. Okay. And I gotta curl it back up, right? And they have that nice little hand curl as if they're holding an acorn. Maybe I'll make them holding an acorn. Okay, and I'm going to give it a little more inward. And maybe bevel out the shoulder area a little bit. And give him some feetsies. Really long feetsies. You're busy building an add-on for Blender. Aw, geez. Busy. Hey, anyone that's like making Blender add-ons is doing all right in my book, because we could always use more add-ons. Thank you. Tell me about your add-on though. Is it one that you've told me about before, or is it something else? Ooh. A thing. Well, I gotta look at a thing. What? That's so satisfying looking. Painting shaders. Man, Substance Painter need to keep an eye over their shoulder because they are getting replaced. This is so fun to look at. That's crazy. Okay. That's gonna make a lot of things easier. Kept it a secret until now? Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if you want me to show that on stream then. I'll keep the big reveal up to you, but I think that that is crazy cool. I'm seeing it very soon. I can. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go on my downloads. And I gotta open this the right way. This is cool stuff. I was like, is it painting one-to-one on a, because I see a very stark change between the fur here. So like, are you able to like paint it half strength for half of the like half of the fur pile? Okay. What about a rhino truck? A very cubic rhino. Adjust to any size you want. And that's crazy. I guess it's this that I was kind of looking for, is like if you can blend the two areas. It's really cool stuff. A rhino truck. I will add it to the list. Rhino truck. And that'll be what I model next, once I finish the squirrel. How do I want to finish up the squirrel anyway? I lost my reference image. Where did I put it? There you are. Okay. Okay, I got it. And the tail needs to be much wider. not that wide. Just like 1 or 2 voxels wider. Okay, I'm gonna give myself more room for the tail to even exist. It doesn't need to go any further back. I just need to pull this forward. About there, maybe? Okay, that's what I'm going with. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Just beveling away. Maybe we can start laying in on this guy. I think the body could be rounder. From about here, probably. We'll start with one at a time. Tune up from there. Maybe I can add one more layer of curve here. I do want to keep the tail pretty close to the body though. About there? Maybe. Maybe one further out here. Just so it's a bit rounder for style points. Cool. Okay, cool. Do I have enough room to give you cute little feetsies? Like actual beveled feetsy? Not really. Not really. That's okay. Let's start painting it. I think I need some different colors from here on. Let's get his little tummy. Oh, paint on, please. There we go. And this one, does it go all the way up to his cheek? I think it kind of does. like there. And what is his ear like? Ears are pretty flared out on this one, but I don't think that's accurate to what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I'll just go with a little pink color. A little redder. Maybe brighter. These could probably be brought in just a little bit. We're gonna have a little bit more roundness in the back. Okay, and your eyes are gonna be little black beads for the eyes. And your nose. Let's try the same, but we'll probably change it. This makes me happy. I think I like it. I can start pushing on the original color. Something a bit more fun. Because some of this is very red-orange looking. I don't have a lot of room with my slider here to get a lot of good variants. I don't want it to be too red that it looks like... I just don't want him to look fleshy. I want it to definitely read like fur. That seems good. I want to also have a little spot of white, a little sparkle in his eye. And I guess we can make his little acorn now. Or peanut of some kind. Oh, he's a cutie now. I'm attached. Give me some perspective so I can reach in there. Okay. We need a chunky version? Aw, but I like them like this. How chunky you want them? Here in Canada, we feed them more than we should. Canadian levels of chonk. Maybe I can do that. But we gotta do the rhino truck first, so we'll come back to that. That seems... There's not much defining it like an acorn though, so... Let me try to... make a little cap, I guess. And maybe I can give him a little stem to help with that. Help define it. Okay. I have to look up what an acorn looks like. I have already forgotten. Let's see, about here. And the cap isn't terribly wrong, it just could be more saturated. And I'll just get a little shadow color. Because I can't actually separate these very much. Like, I'm gonna have to put it somewhere else, some other way. Oh, didn't mean to click that. I'm so torn between, do I want like a bit of gap or do I want it to just look like it's tucked into the fur a little bit? Its beta is released? Oh, for your add-on? Are you going to show us how to use it in the next class? Excitement. I want to try out all the new tools. Okay. We'll put our squirrel in our critter pile. And let's make another thing. I'm just making a mass of objects. I don't know, I just don't feel like making anything terribly unified today. There. Now I have some room to work. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to check out the new tools. And just be able to paint fur on things. Is it specifically like fur? You can plug other shaders into it and it just is a way of blending different shaders together. Okay, I need to look up what a rhino looks like. We're gonna make a rhino truck. Rhino. Big chunky boys. Okay. I can do that, I think. I haven't labeled any of my colors for a while. Let's do this before I get lost. Ragu, and this was our little weird macaron thing. And this will be our rhino. Okie doke. Be a little bit of a dusty gray. Big chunky body. Let's try to keep myself in check when it comes to resolution though. Probably that much? Okay. I'm gonna give you a lift. You have longer legs than I thought you would, rhinos. I thought they were pretty close to the ground. But I was wrong. What a weird neck shape. Hold on, I have to find a better image than this. I kind of have a droop in the head. Okay, I think I found a better one to work from. I might just keep it like in this area. It's pretty wide though. These should be tires, actually. We're making a truck. So I don't actually need to put them on stilts at all. I'll just move additively at first. And then we can just duplicate whatever. How many wheels? I don't want to go like full 18-wheeler, but I kind of think like a semi-truck of some kind. Semi-truck. How many wheels do they get? Sideways, I guess I'm looking for. Side view. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're looking to have. Go ahead and get rid of that. 2 and 2. Separated about that much. Nice bit of gap between the front and back tires. And the backside hangs off pretty far. And is also pretty lifted. like above the wheels. Probably be a bit thinner even. There we are. Okay. I'm gonna need more room. Can't see how it turns out. It's an interesting challenge of this one. I'm trying to figure out how much truck, how much rhino, how much of either I want it to be. I think the head of the truck needs to stay a bit smaller. Just a little bit. I'll deal with filling up that gap later. Okay. Horn should be an exhaust at the top and the ears, the mirrors on the side. I can kind of see that. Okay, I'm gonna try for that. We'll try for it. It's an interesting take on the Roost Cafe. And this one is going to have to go a little bit lower. And I think all of it is going to have to be wider. By at least one, maybe two. Okay, we lost our scaling again. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good to go. I think from here I'm going to try to check the rhino a little bit more. There's our little horn for starters. But they have two. Right, they have a little one and then a really, really big one. The other really, really big one. Okay, okay. No problem. I can do that. A really, really big one. Coming right up. Ta-da! Really big horn. No problemo. What else is there? The ears as ears as mirrors. The ears I think kind of normally go up in here. The mirrors would be down here. Like there? It's cute. I hope so. Alright, now we need to get the windows established, I think. Oh, wrong color. Take a look at the truck reference again. How do they normally... I might bevel this even a little bit. Just gonna change the amount of space we have for windows anyway. Prepare for the unforeseen. What is happening? Unforeseen circumstances. A raid. It's gonna be my first raid. Oh goodness. I'm excited and I'm scared and I'm excited and I'm scared and I'm working on something that's... Oh, wait, no. Quick, everybody get stage ready. What's the cutest thing we were working on? Bring that out. This one. I want to look like an artist who only ever makes completed things immediately. Oh my goodness, hello. Welcome to my first raid, everybody. Hi, Ayade. Thanks for bringing everybody over. I appreciate y'all stopping by. How was the stream? What were y'all doing? I lied. I kind of peeked earlier. I saw a little bit of what you were doing. I just want you to tell me about it anyway. Oh my goodness. So many follows. Thank you so much, Mod Toilet. Thank you, Chibi. Chibi Momo. Thank y'all so much. Beating Sword of the Sea. Fun. Cool stuff. So y'all actually beat it? Y'all, like, did the whole thing? Done so? Alright, I'll bring the thing I was actually working on back over here. When I heard that y'all were about to raid, I was like, quick, I gotta get the what's the coolest thing we worked on? Bring that forward. No, not that. What am I doing? Trying to hit the 5 key. There we go. What we're working on right now is like a combination rhino and truck, like a semi truck. Thank you, JB. It's not a long game. You were super sleepy. Oh, I hope you get some rest. So this is Magic of Voxel. It is. This is Magic of Voxel. It is had been my bread and butter in the past, before the days of Big Bang. We're making animals, yeah. We made a little Grogu as well. What else did we make? We made a little hot dog out of a hot dog. And some kind of macaron thing. But yeah, I'm super flattered that y'all dropped by. Super flattered for the follows. I just, like, as of 10 minutes before the stream, realized that I hit affiliate, so excitement commences. I don't exactly know entirely what that entails yet, but I just hit a following amount that allows me to do that now, I guess. So more research into that soon to come. Yeah. Excitement will commence. I gotta put some more mirrors. I'm gonna take off the ear part for now until I know a little bit about where these windows are gonna go. They should be closer to here, like really close, I think. And then the door. There's another copy of this color real quick. It's just a little bit darker. He can't hear you. Oh, that's okay. He'll get his ears back soon. I can get subs and you should, and I can add emotes. Excellent stuff, because I have some half-drawn emotes already ready to go. I don't know how to... I'm gonna look up a little bit more before I allow subbing stuff to start happening, because I don't know too much about it yet, and I want to do things right, I guess, if I start doing that at all. But yeah, fun stuff to come. Alright, so there's a little door. And I'm not putting the exhaust on the front here. I kind of want to have more exhaust horn, like, up here at the back, I guess? Now they just look like bunny ears. Nope, 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 nope. No, no bunny ears. Allow it so I can be the first person to sub. I appreciate you. I'm gonna figure that out a little bit more before... This will probably be a next stream thing to be doing. But if you stop by on my next stream, which will probably be tomorrow afternoon, then maybe I will have that open. I'm really flattered. I can get the grill going. Gotta fire up the grill on the front. And maybe a trim across there. He needs some headlights so he doesn't go blind or hit anybody. Probably be around there. And one that's like a really high value orange or red or something. There. Now we don't hurt nobody. You're not gonna do with it. What are we gonna do with all this blank real estate at the back, though? Should I give him pink embarrassed cheeks? I can give him some pink old cheeks. Hold on. I'm gonna give some pinky cheeks. Pinker. Much pinker. And brighter. And blushier. Why do I keep copying colors if I'm just gonna make so many changes to it that it might as well be something else anyway? There you go. Look, he's shy. He also needs a twinkle in the eye. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. A little twinkle. Alright, let's give his ears back. Maybe the ears are the exhaust, because some of these reference images I'm looking at have it like the exhaust is at the, like, behind, like here behind the rear view, and I think that's where the ears, that's gonna be our ears. That's what I'm thinking. If anyone has recommendations, by the way, for the next critter we make, I think we can wrap this one up here pretty soon. Yeah, I think this is also the first time I've had like more than 10 viewers hanging out in the room with me, so. Welcome to the party. I don't have any chips yet, but I will soon. Okay, we're gonna get, it looks kind of, well, that looks kind of like an elephant ear start right there. Maybe not. It's just looking more like an elephant the more I add. Hold on, I got it, I got it. We just need to like keep it away from the body a bit more, maybe. Hold on, if I like pull it that far down and in, no, that doesn't help. Tabbing the stream, forgot to make food. It's almost level. It's 11 and you don't have food yet? Eat. Go. Eat, please. Just need to flip the horn and it's an elephant. I know, but that's not the goal. I don't want an elephant, I want a rhino. Just going to go ahead and try to make it more of like an exhaust. That it doesn't look... Never mind. I'm just gonna make rhino ears. I'm gonna not bother trying to make it the exhaust, the Eller Rhino. The Eller Rhino truck. Yes, indeed. Okay. We have these big conical ears, but I don't think we have enough real estate to kind of get away with that. Like, we could try to bring it forward a little bit. And let's take that pink color and put it in there. Every reference photo I have doesn't actually have them having pink interiors to their ears, but I just think it's cute. And he's already blushing, so he deserves to feel cute. I'm gonna get another color like this, but a little bit brighter, I think. And just cap up some of these details. Because there's just all this real estate that's just doing nothing. It's free real estate, but I don't know what to do with it. Such a jazzy tune. It's so relaxing for no reason at all. Okay. Whoa, I didn't mean to grab all of the... Okay, okay. None of that. None of that. How do I remove it again? Shift and Alt. Because every program has to have a different way to select things. Little rhino, yeah. Give him some tail lights too. Whoa, not that color. Give him that. And then we'll grab this. Paint some tail lights on you. I don't know. That will do. On to the next critter, I believe. This should be a real little toy truck. Oh my goodness. I don't have the chance, I think, to show y'all Honeyvale. But when we were working on Honeyvale, it's a game I worked on. The vehicles that we made were very like... It feels like it should be a toy car. It really feels like it should be a toy car. I wonder if I can find an image of it real quick. Well, I can't, but maybe I can find someone driving around real quick. Is it gonna load? Is it gonna let me? Oof. It's a little slow, but it's gonna let me. Oh no, it went into low graphics mode too. Oh no. Yes, 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 yes. I just want to get to the cars. Do I start with a car now? No, I don't. Okay. I'll go get a car. Give me a car. Where did my mouse go? There you go. Alright, well yeah, you can kind of see it over here actually. See, I feel like all the cars that we made for this one were like, this has to be like, it's so Pixar, it's so toy car, you know? I wish I could show you outside of low graphics mode, but I think I'm trying to run too many things at the same time. But yeah. If y'all want to check that out, that's at Big Bang. I kill that game before it kills my stream. Okay, I'm starting to get my frames back. That's good. Let me save this before I lose everything. Okay. What was I doing? Kyla popped up? Kyla's here. Is Kyla here? There you are. Yeah, I see you. Hiya, Kyla. How's it going? I got raided for the first time just now, and so I am overwhelmed. But having a great time. We're making some voxel critters at the moment, and I'm trying to think of what our next critter is gonna be. Let's see. What's something I haven't made? You gotta be. Yeah, you did. What you think, Kyla? Do you have a critter in mind? Maybe I'll start making a cat, a little orange tabby cat or something. Until I know what to make. Yes, all very exciting stuff. Get the base of the body. And not keep that mirror on forever. That seems about right. Now let's get the head. Figured out. It's gonna be a little, I don't know. I don't see a Tornado Chat Noir or something like that. You know, that famous little print where the cat's like all hunched up. All you have to do is make him black, not that black. Maybe that black. That black? No. But you know, the painting with the black cat that's like all hunched over and stuff. Can I make Momo? It's a cute little orange kitty. Oh, are these these emotes? They're Momo. Okay. I think so. Okay, we need to get way more pastel. Hold on. I think I'm gonna do that. Wonder if I can like open that emote as like an image in a new tab. Can I do that? So I can get a good look at them. I need more pixels. I'm old. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now we got my reference image. I was not, we both happened to have like a hive mind thought at the same time. Seven of 9 thinks 10 of 9 has cool ideas. Why do I make Star Trek references if I'm the only one that I know that like watches Star Trek? Okay. And I think if I do this, I need to have like a more squat snoot. Not a lot of snoot coming out. And I'm gonna make a little bean body instead of all this. Okay. Let's go chibi. Chibi's good. Okay. Huge head, huge ears. Nice and triangular. No, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. No, there needs to be more there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to start beveling soon. I just want to have like the arms figured out, I guess. And where's that like curve of the leg thing is gonna go? I don't know why I'm looking at the reference. The reference doesn't have legs. That's okay, I can eyeball this. Hold on. Okay. Got a plan. Okay, is the cat that I'm working on drawn more frequently bipedal or quadrupedal? Like sitting on all fours like so? Or like I give him little leggies like this. I'm gonna clean it up, but this is what I'm thinking about. I'll just go ahead and start beveling on the head until I know. Ooh. Just kind of round it off a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Seems like walks on two legs. Okay. Okay. So I will instead make a chibi more like this, I guess. Has like a couple of leggies. And just round off these shapes a little more. And then get the arms on there, and that's it, I think. Boop, boop, rounding the corners. Okay. Let's work on the head shape for a second because I'm starting to not like it. Ooh. I think I just need more space. I'll start with that. So I can have huge eyes when the time comes. Don't worry, I know the arms look stiff when I start, but I'm going to relax the shoulder. As we get going. Okay, okay, okay. Boop, boop. And there. Maybe a little closer to the body. Big strong. Mama swole. I mean, look at these angles. This cat is cut. Does anyone still say cut? Is that cool anymore? Mama the strongest. Yeah. Do I want it to be like holding something? Or like emoting or something? Maybe I'll make one hand that's like waving and the other one's like down. I'm holding Yare because Yare is small. Oh, what have I done? I turned that grid back on. I'm going to pull the arm over here a little away from the body. And maybe round it outwards a little bit. I'm trying to go for cute, but we'll see. I forgot the mirror was off. Uh-oh. Turn that back on. Let's go ahead and make some details for the face. Because y'all are just looking at an orange blob for too long. Well, paint. Okay, great big eyes. Something like that. And are they black eyes? Yes, they're kind of black eyes. Let's copy that color in. And I'm just gonna fade it a little bit. Make this sort of under sparkle. Holding Pepsi, holding a heart. Oh, I like that. Yeah, Pepsi. Pepsi heart. Both. No. You're a fan of it, pixel art, but you're not good at it? I think you can be. I think anybody that says they're not good at art is just getting too in their head about it. Like, nobody just pops out being good at art, so don't worry about it. Okay. Let's get a little sparkle over here, I guess. I don't know if that's even close. I am noticing that you're a little bit more pastel. And I'm going to just copy that again. Get the more saturated, deeper stripes in here. Ooh, with the mirror on. Okay. You like swole Momo? Okay. I need another. I'm like leaning into the screen to see the emotes a little better, but I'm like, do you have a nose? You do a little button nose. I think you do a little button nose. I could be wrong on that, but. Okay. And we need like a little pinkish bit for the inside of the ear. And I'll start beveling this in. How do I want to do that? I think like that. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to paint the inside? Like, give it a little notch in there? Nah. Nah. Okay. I think it needs to be a little rounder though. I'm giving a little bit more there. Easy peasy. That's cute, thank you. Do you have like a different belly color? Let's see. Seems like solid color. White mittens. Okay. Let's get this, but if it were pale and brighter for mittens, I believe. Oh, paint the face. Trying to go for like both rounded, but if I were like rigging this, I would probably just make a solid like this, and then just rig this to pop out of the shoulder like that, you know. But when you're sticking inside Magic of Voxel, things get not as. What am I doing over here? No. Stop that. I'm losing track of everything. Okay, hold on. I'll paint the faces here. And we need a soda can. Let me Google what a Pepsi looks like. I know that it's blue. I know that it's blue, and then there's something else. How do you do, fellow soda drinkers? How do I make you believe that this is a can of Pepsi in like 10 cubes or less? I'll just take a little silver cap to the top and bottom, I guess. Colors in the wave logo. Yeah, I could do that. Why does it look saturated even? There's nothing... There's no... Yeah. Okay, it's not colored at all. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Need a little red. And a little bit of white. And okay, well, is that is that Pepsi enough? Maybe. I think you're holding it too high though. Hold on. I can fix that. Okay. And then we'll just model, we'll clean up the hand model around it later. There we go. Pepsi indeed. Okay. If Cookie says it's a Pepsi, it's a Pepsi. That's my truth. Should you be like wrapping around it a little more? There you go. It's a very thin can of Pepsi. Hold on, I can give some perspective. There, it's the most Pepsi can I've ever seen. As long as you don't look at it for more than a few seconds. What happened there? Yeah, I think I know what I was doing. I was trying to like clean up the amount that comes forward. But I think to do that I also have to clean up the amount the neck comes forward. And like there, I don't know if your tummy actually goes colored or not, but you can give a little cat tail as well while we're at it. Why not? Oh. There you go. Pepsi Momo. Never trust Cookie. Never trust Yacht. Oh no. Too much a lack of faith. I got to have like a little mouth. I forgot the mouth. I'm just gonna take maybe this color. No, not like that. No. What I'm thinking of doing is like squish this a little in like that. And that way, I have a little room to make a better mouth detail. Now it's just perfectly centered. Ta-da! I'll probably bring that down a little more actually. No, not like that. I'm over detailing, I think. Who knows? Okay, it's so cute. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I think I will let this be and move on to the next little critter. I say as I continue to fuss with it. Just hold on, I'm almost on to something, I swear. No, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Give it a save. This could be an NPC in Minecraft. Yeah, if I did a Minecraft version, I think I would do the, you know, like I said earlier, the limbs a bit more solid so that they would look cute and just attach them and then re-rig them back on and stuff. We're gonna try to stick inside Magic of Voxel as much as I can today. Who's next? I can do one more. One or two more. Let me get rid of my previous reference images. And maybe make a little bird. A little borb. One of these things is not like the other. Yeah. Kind of bird. It's the truck. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things drives 75 miles an hour on the highway max. Otherwise, they're breaking the law. Let me look up little cute birds. Cute bird illustrations. Okay, I think I got it. I'll start with blue, but I'll probably change it later. And make it smaller. I wonder how small I can get away with, like a bird. Okay. And I'm gonna just trim up a whole bunch. The bottom curve. Do the same at the back curve. Let's get that lifted up so we have room for our legs, I think. All right. Oh, I'm already looking forward to class on Friday though. Like, yeah, I don't know if you saw Pixel's working on things. but it's gonna make like fur painting really easy. And now I kind of want to make more Digimon again so that I can paint fur on them the way that he has in like this cool blender add-on that he's working on. Little fuzzy Digimon, yeah. Beep beep. What? Why is someone honking in my ear? What is this song? Dilapidated town. The streets of rage? Beats of rage. Okay. So clever. I think the head kind of goes more forward. Yeah. Okay. Honk honk. Beep beep. I hope none of y'all were actually sleeping in the chat when this car horn started going off. I have no control over what's playing. I do, I could always turn it off. I'm just choosing not to, actually. I'm sorry. That was a lie. Beep beep. In case any of you were getting too comfortable. Okay, I'm starting to see it. Get a little bird. Eyes up here. And a little beak. Okay, I think you're safe from the honks. You can come out now. That is a massive beak. Hold on. That's not right. Yeah, I'll keep it flush with the head. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, hello? Hi. Hi. I am. Okay. What is happening? What with the H before the W is happening? Thank you, Zenidora. Hello. Welcome. I'm so glad y'all are here. We're just making little voxel critters. I am I'm flustered and surprised, and cause like today is my first raid, and I'm being raided twice in one stream, and I'm like computing at the moment how to cope with that. Oh, thank you for the follows, Adora. I'm glad y'all are here. What I'm learning is that I should just make only voxel animals forever. Which is not something I would mind. I'm having fun. Yes, thank you, Raiders. Come on in, settle in. What were y'all streaming? What were y'all doing? What am I doing? I've already lost. I think I was starting on the tail feathers. Tail feathers. This looks way too much like a social media bird, and I don't like it anymore, so somebody pick a different color for this bird to be. I don't want it to be that bird. It's a cardinal now. I've decided arbitrarily. He looks so angry now that he's red. There. Look at this absolutely not angry bird. You were looking through the 3D tag install my stream. You've never done voxel before? I'm very intrigued. Oh my goodness, if you've never done voxel... Have you done pixel art before? You were doing Blender? Oh my goodness, okay. Download Magic of Voxel from F. Tracy. I'm gonna pop a link in here. It's like gonna take 2 seconds to download, 2 seconds to run, and then you're just like, if you've ever done pixel art, it's the best gateway drug from 2D to 3D. That's what happened to me, basically. I was doing a lot of pixel art, and somebody recommended I do voxels. I downloaded this, and I've loved it ever since. Oh, there's the GitHub page, but he had an actual page for this one in the past, didn't he? Or maybe this is it. Yeah, it is it. Okay. And it's free. But yes, this is a link to F. Tracy's GitHub, and it takes you to Magic of Voxel. You can do some pretty crazy stuff with that. Blaming the mobile game, red bird's looking. Oh, right. Oh, it can't be that bird either. Have all the bird colors been taken? Pink. Bird is gonna be pink now. Until I think of something better. It's purple. No, it's purple now. Purple bird. I can't think of... No, you had to know. I don't want to make that emote. We're gonna make it different. We're gonna make it not that. Just in a little bit. He looks too hunched over now. I'm just gonna bring the body forward a bit. I think that's gonna do it. Yeah, okay, that'll do it. A little bit better at least. I'll sculpt it more later. I want to get these tail feathers not stiff as a board. But yeah, if you want to try something like a very relaxing, just adding blocks. It's very simple. You just have these 3 toggles that you're switching between add, erase, and paint. And single pixels, faces, and blocks. So you're moving like, if I move 1 block at a time, I'm moving like that. If I'm moving like by faces, I can extrude or erase faces to, you know, set them in. And if I'm like, say, paint by blocks, and I'm moving in a square fashion that I can kind of set as much as I like. You see how it's moving, like you're just setting the size of a cube that you're adding, subtracting, or painting. And that's pretty much all you need to get started. Like these 3 things and these 3 things are all you really need to get started, and everything else will kind of, it comes in time, you know? Yeah. Rule 1 on the internet. Don't click on links. Clicks on the link would promise a good gateway. I promise you, you can trust me, a stranger on the internet. You've not done much pixel art before, but you spend a lot of time, too much time in Blender. Oh, well, this will be like stress relief, I think. Because if you spend a lot of time in Blender, if you're anything like me, your head wants to explode after about an hour or 2. So maybe this will be like, oh man, do you remember when art was fun and it just clicked and it did the thing? I knew as soon as I said Blender, Pixel Tuner would show up though. Pixel Tuner, tell us about your shader. There we go, we got a little tail feather. That's how you feel about Magicka CSG. Oh yeah, Yade has been also learning Blender with me under Pixel Tuner's tutelage, and it's been like really fun and challenging. But Yade comes from doing like a whole bunch of stuff in Dreams, and I haven't messed with Dreams, but it seems like SDF modeling, right? And F Tracy, if you have fun with Magicka Voxel, also made an SDF or CSG. I don't know, there's a lot of acronyms involved. But it's basically making shapes, like 3D simple primitive shapes that you can add, subtract, basically like Boolean modify, right? Like the Blender metaball of the past. Did I hallucinate metaball? Because I feel like I used to play with that and it's gone and I don't know how to get it back. Or maybe I just don't know enough about Blender. Still gonna make us turn into Blender gurus eventually without any donuts. I did the donut. I did the donut. I did my time. I did my time and I went out. It's not that I didn't enjoy doing the donut. Here we go, little wings. I should probably separate that wing out a little more from over here. There we go. I have not paid attention at all to like beveling the body. There. Let's give him some leggies. That is a very harsh yellow. Now that I'm looking at it. Let's not have that much going on there. You did succeed. The low poly girl in a yellow parka jacket? I don't know this one. You tried Metaballs for the first time a week ago, so it's still there. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm glad that's still there. That was kind of fun to mess with. But yeah, if you had fun messing with that, try out the Magicka CSG. This one is, there's free and paid versions of Magicka CSG. But if you get into it, it's also a pretty fun way of modeling. There you go, little feetsies. Little bitty feetsies. What if I give them a little lift in the foot? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, add, remove. I think I like them better when they're flat. I'm gonna just flatten that back out. Do I want to round them off, or is that too much in the way of detailing? It might be too much in the way of detailing. Also, birds' joints don't go that way. What am I doing? They go this way. Oh my goodness, hi. Oh, I hit a follower goal. Thank you, Ben on Wheels. And thank you for Vyasu. Thank y'all so much. It's so weird today. I've been like sick, so I didn't stream yesterday. I was like, oh no, it's been almost a week. And then suddenly I come back and it's like, hey, affiliate now. Also, have a whole bunch of raids. I am very flattered. There we go. Get a little joint to him. Let's paint that face. Okay. No, I think we've kind of got our bird. If we want to like paint him up a little bit more, we could. I think we can sculpt him up a little more. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong hotkey here. Can I give him a little snoot as well? Or is that too small? It's too small. Maybe I can give him that little cardinal thing at the back. For this totally not a angry bird that we're making. Can he stop being purple yet? Because I'm starting to get tired of the purple. It can't be that color. I don't know if there are any green birds. Birds don't come in green, do they? You know what? It's a crow now. I'm sorry, I can't decide what this bird is. Some birds are green. Parakeets? Oh yes, parakeets! What does a parakeet look like? Okay, maybe I can clean this up into that. Right, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save a copy of this guy. And you're gonna go over here and I'm gonna deal with you later. As in, probably never. And then I will go back in here. And we're gonna change his sculpt a bit until he's a bit more parakeet. Because I have decided that we are modeling a parakeet now. Thank you. Budgies? Ooh. Budgie. Budgerigar. Wait, is a budgie and a parakeet the same thing? These images look the same. Am I insane? Budgie, parakeet. Does this also export as PLY? It exports as... It saves as .vox, and I have a special importer that I have an add-on for Blender that imports Vox files. So far that has been the best way for me to get functional exports from Magica Voxel to Blender. Let me pop open my Blender and see what the name of that is in case anyone downloads. What am I looking for? Not here. Here. Give me this menu back, please. Thank you. If doing voxels, I just throw in a voxel modifier. I did that a little bit when I was starting out, which is absolutely a functional way of doing things really quickly. But it just didn't allow me for a lot of control. So I would model things, say, that are a little bit more organic in their original shape, and then would hit the modifier and it would introduce wherever there's a curve, basically would become a, if you worked in pixel art and you know what jaggies are, it would kind of be like a jaggy shape. Just a second. So just to have that ability to clean up and have the fine-tune control, I still prefer to work in like either Topic Bang or Magica Voxel or something like this, actual voxel editor. But if you're just looking for like a quick conversion on a mesh, then I mean, it's still fun to work with. It absolutely has its purposes, especially for like simple shapes. Like if you're not doing anything too sculpty, I don't think it matters. What was I looking for? I was looking for the add-on. Vox. Here we go. And that guy is here. And there's a few voxel importers that are out there. I really like this one, so I'm going to share the link. Again, I'm a totally trustworthy stranger on the internet, so do with that information what you will. It just allows me to set up, like, if I want to have like how much of the internal geometry I want to have, how I want to import the colors with it as like either materials or as a, what am I thinking? Voxel color, not voxel, vertex colors. Yeah. So you have a few ways to get them in there. Handy stuff. Anyways, I was working on a parakeet, wasn't I? Or a budgie, or maybe they're the same thing. Some kind of bird. That is a little more yellow on the back. Let's get this color where I want it first. It's more saturated, it's a little brighter. Very vivid. And then there's like a yellow backing. Just looks like I'm giving him a mohawk, but trust the process. And it's kind of rounded at the back of the head there. And oh, there's so many like fine details. Notably, his beak curves straight down. A lot of these images have him like, his body's more up, like that. And this kind of connects all the way up and in. And I'm going to give it a little more beveling just to have a nice curve there. It's almost like he has no neck. This bird does not look like it has an... I'm sure birds have neck, but like it doesn't show under all the feather. So we're going to trim up on the amount of neck our bird has. That does look some kind of way. You want to put a hat on the bird? Okay, maybe we can give him a little hat. He's still in progress. We're gonna come back to the body in a little bit, but just for now, give him a little hat. And about that big. And bring it in. How do I... Don't know how to start with that program? Wait, what program? Cowboy hat or top hat? Well, let's try cowboy hat first. And we'll go from there. There we go. Howdy, partner. Beep beep. I'm a bird. I don't know what it sounds like. I think they beep, right? Or do they actually like mimic all the way? Like the human speech. Go ahead and clear that out of the bag. What a distinguished gentleman. There we go, there's the front. Don't even know how to start with like a voxel program. It's just, I'd be happy to like workshop a little bit, I guess. That could be a fun thing for another day, is like the basics, I guess, of Magic of Voxel. But for starters, just add, subtract, paint, pixel, face, or box. Easy peasy. I don't mean to be like making light of anything. If you're having trouble with a specific thing, I'm happy to like provide some assistance, but I just don't know what exactly you're trying to make or do. I'm not even looking at what a cowboy hat looks, just like guessing what a cowboy hat. Anyway, he's got a hat. I'm gonna go back to working on the bird before I lose the plot completely. How's my little picture of a bird doing? Where is his beak? Why is it hiding all the way up in his face? I can't tell what color it is. It's like blue? Is his beak blue? Like, oh, not all of it. Well, I mean, kinda. Yeah, his feet are also kind of the same color department. That's a little paler, but man, this is a weird bird we got going on. And then it kind of becomes another more beak-looking color from here on. But also it's like really close in his face. I need to fix the sculpt of it to be more close to the head. Is that right? It's got kind of a downturn. Let's puff out his chest a bit more. Add another layer in here. I think that'll do it. His wings go tall too, so let's get that all the way up. And they curve down and out like here. It's not terribly, I'm just sort of flinging blindly to get the shape blacked out, but like Is that right? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Oh, there's a jaggy there. That's what's happening. Why is that not right? Okay, maybe this is the one we finish on, because I gotta figure this out now. Another thing that I'm noticing is their tail feathers go down with the wing, so we're gonna give ourselves some space. Oh, try not to delete everything with this. And I guess I'm gonna start pulling downward and carving out. And I think from there, we can just sort of add a lot more room to kind of make some steps out of and trim them from there. Oh, it kind of curves down the other way, doesn't it? Oh, let me just take the box tool instead. Just clean up the back sculpt a little bit. This is the kind of area that, like, if I were doing low poly and I tried to throw a modifier on it, I wouldn't be able to like control the kind of steps that it takes. Like it's going 1, 2, 3, and it goes to 2s, 3, and then a huge swap. I just want to make sure that it controls the amount of stepping that I do as I go through the model. So I can have these little bit of divisions that help me separate small elements that are kind of the same color and stuff. I don't know if that made any sense, but it made sense to me, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Now back to... Oh, paint is what I wanted. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. And this one in particular has this kind of color, follows them all the way down here-ish. And it follows the curve of the wing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the whole wing inward here. I guess I'll just like tidy up colors at the back like that. And there's like a whole bunch of black involved, but I'm afraid to touch that particular because it like it looks like it makes it very noisy. I'll try to go with this blue-black and just to try it, we'll throw a bit of it down. But we might walk it back. Kind of that way. So if I were just to clean up on this, I might make a few good lines. And then put like a few dapples of like a few blocks like this. I don't know. It's not really patternistic enough to get away with. I might be asking for too much. Trying to do all that. I think I'll just have to let it be like this. Is there any on the tummy? Like details on the tummy? Wait, one more thing. I thought of the one more thing that I want. I want you to be, because now we have all this bottom detail, hooked onto something. And I'm just going to add a little bit more to the toes. And then wrap you around like a branch or something. Thank you, Yade. There you go, he's got a perch. Oh, wait a second, I know what to do now. He's going to be perched on a little like little western fence. I think I can get away with it. Do I have the space? No, I don't. Not exactly, but it's okay. It might be a little too noisy. Yeah, I'll just leave it like this. There you go. A, what's it called? Budget parakeet? Budgerigar? With a cowboy hat on a perch. I think we made a good run of little animals here. Well, animals and truck and Grogu, but like, you know, mostly animal. Let's line everybody up. Give y'all something to look at while I find someone for us to raid next. Budgie buddy. Yeah, thank y'all for coming to hang out. And thank you, like, I'm blown away by all the raids. I'm very flattered. Skelly streaming? Oh, I know where we're going. I just gotta make sure I get his name right, because I think there's an underscore, and I have been known to mess up when it comes to typos. Oh.
Becoming one with the AI.
Nobody warn him. Doing pixel arts? Excellent follow-up for voxel stuff. Pixel stuff. Let me get that username. And yeah, I'll be around again probably same time tomorrow. It's what, 3 p.m. Eastern? About 2 or 3 hours afterwards. Alright, got it. /raid. And bye. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Yes. Okay, I see the right avatar. Awesome stuff. Alright, everybody ready up? Have a good one. Here we go.
Whoa, hello. Oh, Sunny Raid. Hello. Thank you for the raid. What's up? How was your stream?